Standing Rock is not over. That fight is continuing currently. I saw something out in Standing Rock that I always knew, like in an existential way, existed, like this evil, dark, unseeable power, like behind the curtain. And when I was in Standing Rock, I saw that. I saw that energy up close. It was intense to see the power of the fossil fuel industries and the power of the wealthy and how they can manipulate laws and statutes to serve their own interests and not care about people at all. And the blatant disregard for human life and just life, water. It's astounding.
My name's Matt Crane. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. I'm going to stand up too. Thanks for coming, everybody. And I have to piggyback on what Mark said, and that you are all warriors. You made an effort to come here, and change happens through action. So just showing up here, that's action. You had to commit some action to get here. So thank you. I'm going to tell you a little bit of how I got to Standing Rock. First of all, I was discharged in 2006, and I just, like a lot of veterans, I struggled for a long time with alcohol and drugs, self-medicating, etc. That whole story. A few suicide attempts, gratefully it's unsuccessful. But that's the reality of what a lot of us deal with. And shortly after I got out, I found a tremendous healing outlet, and that was working for Western New York AmeriCorps, which is sort of a domestic Peace Corps program. But all it was service. You know, I helped out in every community in Buffalo, the west side, the east side, North Buffalo, South Buffalo, all over the place. But I found a place to heal through helping other people. And it really, really transformed my life. And I'm going to fast forward. I had some problems at work, like veterans do. So I was getting into trouble with my job because of my medication would be off, and I have a temper. I'm excitable. But also, I was just working with a lot of people that weren't very passionate about very many things. And I was very unhappy. And then I found out my brother had taken his life in September, who was a U.S. Army veteran, 2009 Iraq. And I was obviously devastated. I had to really sit with that because I had tried to walk that same road. He was 28 years old, and that was the year I got sober. I've been sober 4 years now. Thank you. So yeah, I needed some healing. And like everybody else up here, I've been tracking the Standing Rock issue for a long time. And just like everyone else, when I saw that video of the water cannons and rubber bullets, I didn't know how I was going, but I was going, because that is unsatisfactory for me. I didn't know what I was going to do. I just knew through disaster training and military training and everything like that I had too many skills to stay home. It would be wrong of me to stay home. And my amazing wife, Megan Callahan, is instrumental in not only putting this event together, but also allowing me to go and serve and sleep outside in North Dakota in December. So, Veterans Respond. What happened when we were it happened a lot of late night, like Mark was saying, 4 o'clock in the morning after a mission or something. We were going to try to get 40 minutes of sleep before we got to get up. And I had found healing, like I said in this a lot of times, but this was Mark's first, jaunt in the activism scene, right? And he was addicted right away. He's like, I think I'm addicted to activism. That's the first thing he said when he got off the plane. That's the first thing he said to me. I never met him before. I think I'm addicted to activism. I was like, okay, I like this guy. So I was like, man, I know how to put something together like this. I've done this. My wife and I have helped develop some nonprofits in the past. And like I said, I put a couple of years in with AmeriCorps, and I was writing grants for them for the youth build programs, et cetera. And I was like, we can do this. We need to continue this mission and offer this as a platform for veterans to come and heal and serve their country and serve their communities like the way they wanted to do, and many of them were cheated out of doing. There was a lot of honor stolen by the fossil fuel industry and the politicians that are elected. So that's all I got. Thanks for coming.